Welcome to Today I Effed Up. On Reddit, we're going to be doing things a little bit different here. We usually give a scale from like 0 to 5 buttholes on Am I the A-hole? This is a little bit different, but the same on numbers. Essentially, we're going to be ranking them by stars. A 1-star F-up is something that's like not too bad, and 3 stars like in the middle, and then a 5-star F up is just, yeah. Here we go. Today I was talking to a coworker who needed a loan of laptop to visit his mother. I asked when he needed it, and he says he wasn't sure. He said his mother was getting surgery and wanted to come home for the recovery period. I have this problem with just blurting out jokes sometimes, and it comes back to bite me at times. And one of those times I just blurted out, "Is she getting those breast implants finally?" It's already an inappropriate enough joke as it is, and it doesn't belong in most workplaces, especially mine. Well, he's a good guy, and I just responded, she's actually getting them removed. She has breast cancer. I apologize profusely as possible, and hope this doesn't push me towards a cure of my foot and my mouth disease, but I'm not counting on it. TLDR. I made a joke of my coworker's friend getting breast implants when it turns out she has breast cancer and is getting a mastectomy. Ouch. Honestly, I'm gonna give that like a 2.5-star F up, because maybe they know what you're like, but God, it's honestly painful, man. But not to say I don't do that myself. 2.5 out of star F up on your end. Next. Today I effed up by asking a girl I barely know to go out with me. Oh boy. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. There's a girl in my class who's super quiet, and I've kind of developed a crush on her since she's so quiet. I don't know how much about her, like major, age, year, and hell, even her face, because we all have masks on. A couple of weeks later, we worked on a group project together that made me only want to attract to her, because at least then I could interact with her. I'm pretty socially awkward myself, so I wasn't sure how to do the situation. On one hand, I liked her, I wanted to ask her out, but on the other hand, she might just think I'm a creep. I consulted the internet, and the standard consensus I found was just to ask the girl out, and the worst that she can do was say no. Maybe a week later, I sent her a DM using the same app we used to communicate for the project, and asked if we can get coffee or something. I was blocked within 5 minutes. TLDR, I asked the girl in my class for a DM I barely knew and got blocked within 5 minutes. Ouch. This is the worst F up I've ever seen. Honestly, I'm gonna read what he said. Dude, my man, you should have asked her in person. I'm gonna give this like a 1 out of 5-star F up, because you didn't necessarily say anything sexual or anything like that. Just kind of overshot your mark a little bit. 1 out of 5. I'll only give that a 1-star F up. Today I effed up by taking my med ADHD meds too late in the day. I'm just gonna read this. Took Adderall too late in the day yesterday, and I've been awake for 2 days straight. Ooh. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but I can just tell medication errors are easily a 3 out of 5 star F up. Especially if you, yeah, Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm just, yeah. Wow. Today I effed up by calling the weather gay. Okay. I don't know how this is bad. This was in the summertime, and I'm a European country. The summer is long and hot. You could definitely feel the sweat pouring down your whole body, no matter how many times you may have showered. It was one of those days you get out of bed and have to shower immediately, or otherwise all your clothes are going to stink to you. The air is so hard to breathe. The sun is burning. My dad got ready because we decided to leave for a swim. Getting down the would mean we had to drive with the car. At least some AC, right? So I got to take a shower and got some food and got my swim clothes on. I put on the other stuff. Went looking for my dad and found him. He was ready to leave so we could leave the house and got in the car. Now, in my language, which someone would guess, of course, there's a possibility of mixing up the word for gay and humid. When we got in the car, I turned to my son. Dad going, ugh, I don't like the weather. He focused on driving. Turned his head slightly and asked, what do you mean? I mumbled, so humid, but apparently understand me because he has been feet. So I blurted out gay. What was placed directly in his face? Never said anything as we continued driving. I called the weather gay instead of human or made the car ride uncomfortable. Okay, this is weird. Um, I'm gonna go like 0.5, half a mix up maybe, because it's not that bad of an f up. Just a stupid little mistake. I think it definitely happens. Just trying to find a good one. Today I effed up Christmas karma. This didn't happen to me, but a couple that I know. So last year they bought Christmas lights from a local hardware store and took them to start decorating this year. Well, as it turned out, half the string lights were out fully. Seeing this happen, the husband didn't have a receipt, so he attempted to pull one over on the store, boxing up back the strand of lights. He drove back and acted as though he just purchased them and asked for receive a full refund. This is where the F up in Christmas karma occurred. A few days pass and the husband goes back to the hardware store to purchase a new strand of lights. In the process, he unknowingly purchased the same half-dead strand he had returned. Oh, wow. I'm going to give that 2 out of 5 F-ups, but I'm just going to point in some laughter points in there. And this was, honest to God, perfect. But I think that's enough for today. Thank you for joining and feel free to subscribe.